Selecting the new chief, increasing your chances. I'm going to give you the perspective from, I'm a headhunter, and I don't mind being called a headhunter. But I'm going to talk to you about the perspective when I work with cities to recruit their new fire chief. And I'm going to divide my talk into three sections. The first part is before you apply, and this is by far the largest part of the process. The second part is your application, and the third part is the interview. So before you apply, you have lots of homework to do. And if you don't do your homework, you're not going to get the job. It's that simple. And so the first thing you should do if you see an opportunity that's of interest to you is you research the opportunity. You want to know what the department is looking for. You want to know what their challenges and their opportunities are. Ideally, if it's not prohibited by the terms of the competition, you want to speak to someone with the hiring committee to make a good first impression and to differentiate your interest and your application from others. And it's going to be all about differentiation. I'm going to talk about that in just a moment. And then you're going to answer that very important question, which goes back to differentiation. What do you offer that other candidates don't? If you can't answer that question, again, chances are you won't get the job. So you have to ask yourself that question honestly. And you don't want to ask your wife or your husband or your boyfriend or your girlfriend because they're going to tell you you're wonderful. And you want to ask someone who will be truthful. Ask yourself first, ask friends. Then the other thing you want to do after you research the opportunity is you want to establish your own personal brand, or at least define your own personal brand and any competitive differentiation. Think of yourself as a product. I know it might seem crass, but think of yourself as a product. Who are you? Again, ask yourself that question. What do people think when your name is mentioned in a professional context? You have to be able to answer that question. Just like when someone says Volvo, you think of safety. When someone says Mike Smith, you want to be able to have them think of something that's associated with your name, presumably something positive. And then again, going back to the differentiation, what makes you different from your competitors and your colleagues? The next thing that you want to prepare, again, we're still in preparation stage, are examples of your successes. Because the best prediction of future success is past success. So think hard about your career to date. What are you most proud of? And again, just sit at home with a pencil and paper, make a list, and put your successes into the following format, because this will help you organize your thought. What was the challenge or the opportunity that led to the situation? What was your action, placing the emphasis on your leadership? We all know that we derive our success from working with teams, but when you're a candidate for a position, they're going to focus on you. And so you have to maintain that proper balance between your sense of self, your ego, promoting yourself, and also conveying the idea that you lead teams and work well with teams. And then you're going to talk about the results that you achieved. So again, for successes, the challenges, the actions that you took, and the results. So if you organize your thoughts that way, it'll prepare you for the interview that will come up later.